Good afternoon, everyone. I'm sorry if you're hearing some noise on the background because there's some people doing some work behind my house. Today, I'll be cooking vegetable soup, water leaf, and ogo. These are the ingredients I'll be using. It is called ekpankoko. This is beef, marinated beef. I use onions, pepper. I'm going to use a shallot for the to put the meat before I boil the meat. There's onions and the other salt and maggi inside the meat already. This is the pepper I'm going to be using today, and I'm going to be using this long pepper as well. This is a vegetable which is ogo, that's pumpkin leaf. You can see it's 2 portions to 1. I've got 2 portions, and this is the water leaves I'm using. And I'm using cow skin, it's already pre-boiled, and I'm using stockfish, and this is grounded crayfish. Then here I've got maggi, granulated maggi, chicken maggi, and I've got nut cube. I'm going to use 1.5 of this nut cube, and I've got this which is called dawa dawa, which is this seed. I've got locust based seed here, which I can't even remember the name before, and there's about 3 tablespoons I'm using, and I'm using salt and oil. I've washed my hands in case if you see that I'm not wearing gloves. I've washed my hands. I haven't got gloves at the moment. I've washed my hands, so my hands are clean, so that's why I'm touching the ingredients I'm using. So we're going to start by cooking the marinated meat. Then as time goes on, I'll add the fish. I'll add the stockfish as the meat is being marinated. Then I'll add the cow skin, which is the Ponmo, inside, then the vegetable, and let's cook. And for the meat, you're going to be adding little or no water, so we'll just let the meat steam and add just very little water, about 100 ml. This is just to help the meat to cook, because this kind of soup, you don't really need too much water inside. And while it's cooking, you add your stockfish for it to cook, so it doesn't become too soft as well. You can season whatever season you like. I like to use ginger, garlic. I added those in here. I've added pepper as well, and I added thyme as well, so you can add those things into your meat. But if you like it specific taste, maybe you like mint like me, you can add mint into it. It doesn't matter. Then while the meat is cooking, you just leave it. Now the meat is cooking. I'm going to be adding the stockfish and the shallot I've just sliced the 2 round shallots, so I'm going to put it inside and just let it cook. But before then, I'll just give it a little bit of stir. Okay, then I'll let it cook. While it's cooking, if the water, you notice that it's getting too dry, you can add a bit of water for the meat to cook. The reason why you're not adding too much water in this soup is because the vegetable brings water as well. This is a wash to go now, so we're going to slice it while my daughter is helping me to wash the water leaf. I'm going to be putting the cow foot, that's the cow skin, which is this one, into the meat now. But when you're cooking the meat, please keep an eye on the meat so it doesn't recording. But I don't know what happened to my recording thing, just stopped when I was putting the oil and the meat, which is the cow skin. I've added the cow skin and the oil. I'm just letting the oil to cook. It's cooked for a few minutes now, about 2 minutes. So I'm going to put the pepper and let everything cook together and put the crayfish. The pepper, I blended the pepper. This is the crayfish I'm going to put in. I blended the pepper and I allowed the pepper to cook for about, I blended the pepper but not too smooth. And this is the pepper here. So now I'm going to let it cook and I'll cover. Yeah. So while it's cooking, we'll cover it for another 5 minutes to let it cook. I'm really sorry about what happened there. Now I'm going to stir the pepper and the crayfish together and let it cook with the oil. I'm letting the oil cook because if we don't let the oil cook, it tends to have a funny taste, which is not nice taste. But when you're having oil with any other thing raw, it's okay. But with this soup, if you don't let the oil cook, it's going to have a very funny taste in the soup. So try and let the oil cook for at least 5 minutes before you start putting your vegetable and all that things, so that you enjoy your soup. Okay. So the cow foot is inside now. Now I'm going to put it. I'm going to use prawns, like I told you guys. I'm going to use prawns instead of periwinkle. This is the prawns I dried in the oven because my husband doesn't really like it fresh. So it's dried now, and I'm going to put the water leaf now. This is the water leaf inside, and I'm going to let it cook. This is the water leaf. You can see, yeah, then you stir. After stirring, let the water leaf cook for 5 minutes. You cover the water leaf, let it cook for another 5 minutes before you put the ugu, because when you put the pumpkin leaf, I don't really like my pumpkin leaf to be too cooked. I like it to be steamed so you can get all the vitamins. Now you can see that pumpkin leaf I've been cooking for 2 minutes now. I'm going to add salt. This salt I'm adding is about 5 ml, like a teaspoon of salt. But before you add your salt, please have a taste of the soup. Try it first in case if you don't need more salt, but always add salt to your own taste, because once you spoil your soup with salt, that's it, you can't repair it. It's ready, it's been served, so you can have it with either rice or pounded yam or fufu. Any fufu you like, you can have it with it, or you can have it with wheat if you're healthy, if you're doing healthy living, or ketone fufu, you can have it with any of the ketones. To know if you try this recipe, let me know. I'll be happy to know how it goes with you, and if there's anything else again you want me to cook, please let me know. Thank you, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day and a lovely day. Bye.